It still takes talent, though, to come up with excellent and exciting and fresh ideas. And in this week's American Report, Z Wright met one of the best games producers in the world.
I've come to Southern California on an important mission to track down the famous games producer, David Perry. He's British. He programmed 2 major hits of the last 2 years, Cool Spot and Aladdin. And he set up his new company, Shiny Entertainment, right here in Laguna Beach. And this is Shiny's first game, Earthworm Jim. Jim is not like other superheroes. He's an earthworm. And this is Dave Perry. He's not like other games programmers. He's very tall.
Look, man, California rule number 1.
Goodness.
You don't wear your new training shoes on the beach.
And I was only walking that close to the water because the director told me to. When Dave was at Virgin, he invented a new programming technique called Digicel. It's Digicel that gives the characters in Aladdin their famously fluid feel. Earthworm Jim takes the technique one stage further with a process called Animotion.
Basically, Animotion, instead of drawing our graphics just using the computer, we've gone back to the old-fashioned way of drawing everything by hand, so we use real animators.
It seems such a good idea to get Dave to explain Animotion on the basketball court. Only problem is, how do you get them to stop playing? As Dave attempted to explain, Animotion means you never have to type numbers into the computer again. All the drawings can be done by hand, the old-fashioned way, on transparent cells. The cells can then be digitized into the computer. The original story for Earthworm Jim was drawn as a cartoon comic strip. It tells how Jim was quietly doing earthwormy things when a cybernetic spacesuit fell on top of him, and he couldn't get it off. The suit controls him and forces him to play the role of superhero. Now he's stuck with saving the planet from weird and wonderful baddies, including his arch-rival, Cyclone.
The good thing about being an earthworm is the earthworm, you can actually use the head as an extra arm, which lets you fire in all directions while traveling. This level's called Snot Problem. The reason is you're finding a guy called Major Mucus over a big pool of snot. The object of it is to actually push him into the walls and rip the slime off it. The other thing is we have this great big creature at the bottom, which is trying to bite you in half. There we go. Okay, then Earthworm Jim heads underwater. He goes down the tubes. We have things like these large cats protecting the tubes. You have to, the only way to avoid them is to jump up, lift your bottom out of the way, and drop back down again. They're a bit stupid, you see.
You
but
can't shoot them?
They're also very tough, so if they get a hold of you,
Ooh,
you beat the daylights out of them. The puzzle is very simple. You see this little creature and you think, I wonder how you get past this, and try whipping it and shooting it, and you beat you senseless. All you need to do is go and get yourself a hamster out of the hole, and jump on its back, and then bite the creatures.
Earthworm Jim is going to take over the world next year. As well as a range of figures and toys, he'll have his own cartoon TV series. Oh, and of course, next year's big game, Earthworm Jim 2.